And here's what I love about you, Jeff, is not only do you...
I'm so glad you love me.
Yes,
I love you
Thank you. Not only are you super experienced in knowing these documents as a real estate attorney, but you're also the real estate investor.
Mm-hmm.
So you know these things from the investor's point of view, which is somebody coming to you for investing help, as well as the attorney's point of view, which is great because we have this belief that if you're going to hire a power team, a real estate agent, contractors, attorneys, insurance agents, it's nice when all of them also invest because they kind of know what your goal is as well,
Right.
versus an insurance agent who doesn't. We had Lance Polson on the show explaining insurance, and he has a portfolio of rentals, and he flips houses, and so I like dealing with him because he knows exactly what my goals are versus an insurance agent who's never helped anybody do a flip or anything like that.
Yeah, my first project was over 20 years ago now. I think I'm in my 21st year.
Wow.
It was a flip project that I screwed up so badly that I was going to lose money on the flip.
Yeah.
And instead of losing money, I had to turn it into a rental for 2 years.
Yeah.
And get a little bit of appreciation and with the tax benefits of holding a long-term rental.
Right.
Yeah, I just didn't know what I was doing.
Right. Right.
There was no show like this 20 years ago, 1999, to tell me how to do a flip appropriately to make money.
Right.
I was flying blind.
Yeah.
And I made a lot of mistakes. And the next I think I made $10,000 and I did all the work myself. I'm like, holy cow, this was a waste of time.
Right.
My hourly was like
$12.
$12 an hour because I did all the work. I'm like, how are people making money in real estate?
Right.
This is not working.
It's so true.
And then I started hitting the more other real estate investing educational opportunities, more experienced investors, and watching and learning from them.
Exactly. Yeah, so true. I've had a client call me once and he goes, hey, I really want to start flipping. I've been looking on Realtor.com. I'm sending you a link. What do you think this would be a good flip? And first of all, it's on the MLS. It's on Realtor.com, right? So it pops up. And, I didn't pull comps, but I just kind of know the area already because I pull a lot of comps. And so, I asked him real quickly, what about this house attracts you to wanting to do it as a flip? And he says, well, the price is low. And it was relative to everything else. But the price was not flip low, right? By the time you renovated it, you were at market value, and then you would be negative. Exactly.
Costs and stuff like closing costs.
Yeah, so had he called, let's say, somebody who had no experience in flipping to do the analysis with him on the phone to have him realize, he may have bought that, right? May have, I don't know if he would have, but when he showed me the property, I said, well, here's the analysis. And then when we broke down the analysis, like, whoa, I wasn't even close. Thank you.
And the key what we're talking about is, the lease options, contract for deed, traditional seller financing, partnering with the seller. The more options you know about, the more you can provide the seller. Like in that deal, if you run the numbers, like, okay, this is really going to work with as a flip. Right. You could start looking at maybe partnering with the seller. Right? Or other options. If you leave the seller financing in place, will that make the deal work?
Right.
So it's about the tools in your tool belt that you can pull out when discussing things with the seller to make the deal actually happen and make it work and solve everybody's problems and make it a win-win.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, perfect.